I will never return to dating apps because there's only 4 kind of men on there. Number 1, we've got the incels. These are the ones that have never had this much access to women in their lives. They will likely send you a very weird, very overtly sexual message. Then when you don't respond, they'll say, your mum's a fat slag anyway. Cuss the rest of your family and cuss all women in general because they're just angry at the world. Next, you've got the squatters. These are the ones that have been living on the app for years. They've moved all their furniture in and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. They keep paying their council tax. You could delete the app a million times, re-download it a million times, years could pass and you will still see that person there. That is their second home. Then you've got the ego hunters. These are the ones that are just on the app for their daily dose of validation. They're extremely insecure in themselves. They need it to feel like women fancy them, otherwise they don't understand their purpose in life. They are very easy to spot. Then lastly, you've got the genuine ones. Aww. These are the lovely, handsome men that are actually looking for and are ready for a serious relationship. However, they are the unicorns. They are almost mythical. But because there have been some lucky women that have had those, this is the hope that has most women on the app in the first place. But it is a needle in a haystack situation. And you're going to keep going through years and years and years of the first 3 until you find that needle. Is it actually worth it? I personally don't think so.
4 men that you need to get rid of from your dating app in the next 24 hours. Number 1, Mr. I don't be on here like that. He doesn't check his messages. He probably hasn't responded to your message within 72 hours, 3 days. And that's because he treats the dating app like a hobby. He's so unserious. Number 2, Mr. Time Waster. This man, you've been chatting with him for at least a week, and he has not asked to take that conversation off the app. Create space for a man who wants to get on the phone with you. Number 3, Mr. Pictionary. This man doesn't speak English. He speaks emojis. So when he greets you, instead of saying, good evening, good morning, how are you doing? He sends you heart eyes and flames. Get away from the flamethrowers. You don't speak emojis and you're not a teenager. Number 4, Mr. Add me on Snap and add me on Instagram. Honey, he's not looking for a girlfriend. He's looking for fans because he probably already has a girlfriend. So be like the Snapchat logo and ghost. Follow for more plus size dating and confidence advice.
You know what's wild? I've realized that men on dating apps, like, they will shoot their shot. They don't care. Listen, I'm not the most attractive thing in the world. I know that, right? But, like, you kind of know who's on your level in terms of attraction. Like, I was showing my friend some of the guys that, like, liked me, and she was like, what? Like, do they think that you're gonna say yes? And I was like, I don't know. And, like, honestly, I'm not even mad about it, but I know when I scroll through apps, if I see a guy that's, like, super hot, I'm like, he's hot, but, like, he's getting so many girls, and he's, like, he's not for me. Like, we're not on the same level. He's way too hot for me. I gotta find somebody that, you know, is, like, kind of like me. I don't think men are like that. They're like, if I see something I like, I'm gonna like it. And you know what? Maybe one day it'll work out for me. Not me, though. I stay away from the really hot ones. Those are trouble.
Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's been a while. I've been away, mostly because I didn't know what else to upload. And you know how busy life can get sometimes. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the types of men on dating apps and the ones you should avoid and the ones you should not avoid. Well, mostly the ones you should avoid, but so I was unable to get a lot of videos for this particular video for some reason. I wasn't really getting a lot of videos, and most of the videos were talking about the same things, so I just decided to pick 3 of them and just talk about those 3. I really like the points the ladies brought up. They are very, very good points, like the kind of men on there. And as a person who is on there, I can confidently say that, well, unless you're very lucky, but if it takes you a while to be on those dating apps, I can confidently say that you will come across all these men, all these types of men before you meet the needle in the haystack, as the other lady put it. If I remember correctly, the first lady talked about men who always, maybe you're on the dating apps where you match with people. You know, certain dating apps, you don't have to, like, match with people to be able to message them, like on Afro Introductions, Interracial Cupid, and most of those dating sites. You don't have to match with people to be able to message them. You can directly message them if one of you is paying, which will most likely be the man because I won't be paying for it. But on dating apps that are like Bumble, for example, Bumble, Tinder, Badoo, Bumpy. I'm a big online dating fan. And I really, really strongly believe in the needle in the haystack. I know because people have met their significant others on there. And I know it is like very, very possible for you to meet someone on there. It's just something you will have to be patient with. You will experience a lot of, or you will have a lot of bad experiences before you meet someone worth your while on there. That is to say, I am not here today to discourage you from the dating apps. I have never been a fan of that. I'm a very positive person and I believe everything is possible. I mean, a lot of people have met their significant others on there. So I do believe strongly that it is possible as long as you put in the work, you're patient, you know what you're looking for, all these things will definitely lead you. Like having the right attitude and the right mindset to be on there will lead you to the right person. So I am a very firm believer. This is what I always tell myself. I know I am not a terrible person and I know what I'm looking for on there. Even though I'm going through all these people, I know that there's someone out there and is looking for something genuine. So I know that the person that I am looking for is also looking for me. I'm a law of attraction girly, so the person I am looking for is also looking for me. So eventually we will find each other. That is something I always tell myself whenever I go on there and have to go through all of those things, those experiences. And it gets me through it very well. Anyways, that was just words of motivation because the first lady was kind of discouraging people. Most of these videos go like, do not go on the dating apps, like delete your dating app immediately, delete your account immediately. And I just wanted to address it. Like, if you're on there and you're watching this video, maybe you shouldn't listen to that advice. Maybe you should just be patient, have the right attitude. Dating apps are not a bad thing. It's the people on there that are not very good that make the experience bad. Anyways, back to the topic. As the lady already said, men who don't put in the work and start with like emojis. Maybe you match and then this guy sends you a heart emoji or sends you a flame or that emoji with the love eyes. That is like a red flag. Once I see that, I just like unmatch from that person. That person will most likely ask you for nudes later down the line, will not put in an effort to like get to know you, send you messages. It will just be like something casual and then before you realize he's either sending you the news or he will be asking you for one. So avoid those kind of men. You should be focusing more on men who are respectful in the first message or like introducing themselves, asking you how your day was, how are you, like a respectful message, a message that you see and you go, oh, like this guy is actually really nice. I mean, sometimes it doesn't go well, but you still need to prioritize. You need to weed through the men on the dating apps. And this is like an effective way. Once you see an emoji as the first message, unmatch, move away, move on. The second one I really, really liked that she talked about were men who have been on the apps for years. Those men know every trick, everything about the dating apps. They're like, as she said, basically living there. They're always on there. They've experienced a lot. They've been through everything. They've like gone through everything. So they know every trick in the book. Those men are mostly like fed up with the women on the dating apps. They are fed up with the dating apps themselves, but they won't delete it from their phone. They just keep going on there, even though they're like so tired of it. And it makes them a little aggressive on the dating apps. Even if you read their profile, they mostly have a very lengthy profile, and they say everything on there, the experiences they've been through, the kind of women they don't want, the women they've experienced on there. They put a lot of disclaimers on there. They sound very aggressive and very angry. These kind of men should be avoided, because like they are giving you negative energy. Even from reading their profile alone, you feel negative. The next one they talked about was Mr. I don't come here a lot. I like how she put it. That one, well, it won't go anywhere. It will not go anywhere. I met one, so I was talking to this guy on what dating app was it? I think it was Badu. I was talking to this guy on Badu, and then after we matched, I think I sent the first message. Oh, I cannot remember, but yeah, something like that. And then we exchanged pleasantries. And then right after that, this next message you sent me was, I'm at work. Then I was like, okay, cool. Then he proceeded to message me. So I took I'm at work as, okay, like I'm very busy, I cannot talk right now. But he kept messaging me, and I was like, didn't you say you were at work? I didn't say that to him, but in my mind, I was like, so this man proceeded to message me, and he was messaging like really fast. Like it wasn't like I send him a message, then he takes maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to reply. That would explain that I'm at work, meaning, okay, like I'm a little busy, so I will not be able to message you on time. So just be patient with me. But this man was like replying. It was like he was holding his phone the entire time and was replying to my messages back and forth. So I didn't really understand why he said he was at work, why he told me that, if it wouldn't really affect. I think, in my opinion, it was like some kind of excuse to ghost me. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you right now, but back then it made a lot of sense. Most of the time, those Mr. I don't come here a lot are directly linked to the add me on Snapchat, add me on Instagram kind of men. So they'll tell you they don't come on the dating apps a lot. They barely reply your messages and all of that. And then maybe you're really interested in their profile and you want to get to know more about them, then go on Snapchat, Instagram, add them on there, and then you become a follower, and then the messages are still the same. It's like no effort, no nothing. He's barely replying you. I think I did that mistake once when I first joined the dating apps. There was this guy, I added him on Instagram. It was Instagram. And we didn't really start talking. I just went through his profile on Instagram and started messaging him. And then this guy was like barely messaging me. It's like he wasn't interested in talking to me. So I was like, why did you then give me your Instagram handle? 'Cause he didn't put it on his profile. He directly told me he doesn't come on the dating apps a lot, so I should add him on Instagram. And I was like, okay, cool. Then we went on Instagram and it was just like that. And I ended up unfollowing him. The next man you should avoid is the time waster. That you start off very well. Most of the time, these time wasters, they make you think they are so interested. They start messaging you and all. Then after a week, when you've gotten excited about the whole thing, it's just like in the morning, good morning, how did you sleep? Oh, my sleep was good. How was yours? Oh, it was good too. I'm going to work. Okay, then that's it. Then maybe later on in the afternoon here, what are you up to? Then you tell them, then okay. Then maybe they even heart your message. Then that's it. The next thing you hear, good evening or good night, I'm going to bed. All you do is good morning, good afternoon, good night. What are you doing? What are you up to? Like, he doesn't ask anything about you. He doesn't show genuine interest. Other men you should avoid. This is also linked to the emoji man. Men who start off their messages with, hey babe, like you're so sexy. Oh, hello sexy, beautiful. Beautiful could be acceptable, but hello sexy, hey babe, good morning babe, how are you babe? They add babe to like everything, every sentence, and it's just so appalling. Those men will definitely ask you for nude pictures down the line or send you a picture. They will also ghost you. They will not really want to know much about you. It would just, everything would just be around sex. That's all the relationship is ever going to be. Other men to avoid on the dating apps, like every single picture of them on the dating app is of them shirtless, flexing their muscles. Every picture of them is in the gym with their thighs strong and their like abs. Some of them even have their dicks printed in their pants. I mean, you don't even need me to tell you to avoid those kind of men, but it's still something I want to add here in case someone doesn't know. I also really like what the last lady added. I really like what she said because it really, really like directly relates to me. And it makes a lot of sense. Like mostly, you know what you look like. You know what kind of man you can pull, for lack of better words. I also avoid the super hot men on the dating apps, mostly because I just want peace of mind. This is not about being insecure or anything. It has everything to do with wanting peace of mind. There is truth in the fact that a lot of those men like kind, they don't think of themselves that way. They're not like egotistical, narcissistic. Some of them are just like chill dudes, really normal people, even though they're good looking and they just want like a nice, genuine girl. Most of the time, these men on the dating apps that you see that are looking like super hot, I would just look at them and be like, wow, like you look really good. And then I'll proceed to skip or not like their profile because, like, look, I know I'm not the best looking person. I know I'm not ugly. I know for sure that I'm not ugly. I also know I'm not like that hot. It's okay to accept yourself for who you are. And this is not a time where we go into I'm a 10 kind of conversation. Maybe another time, but it's good to have a reality check and know that there will always be someone better looking than you are. I have had an experience on the dating app where there was this really hot guy. He was like Italian and all. He looked really good and he was a model. That's what his profile said. And he did look like a model. So I messaged him, not because I wanted anything to do with him. I just messaged him. I was like, you're very good looking, by the way. I know you've heard this 1,000 times, but I still wanted to just say it. So yeah, okay, bye. This guy messages me like, oh, you're so really good looking. You look really good, by the way. And I was like, oh yeah, thank you. But in my mind, I was like, yeah, stop. Stop it. And then that was it. But this guy, that was it for me. This guy proceeds to keep messaging me, asking me. I mean, he was in my town or something like that. He said he was here doing something, or he came here to train other models and something like that. And I was like, okay, cool. And then he tells me he's staying at this hotel. So he has a private pool, sent me a picture of the pool and him standing near the pool and said I should bring my bikini. I was just there like with my jaw on the ground, my mouth wide open like, does this guy really think this is going to work? I mean, maybe he could have thought that because of how I reached out to him and said he was really good looking, which everyone has told him, by the way. I was just also like acknowledging the fact that he was good looking. Maybe it was my fault to message him in the first place. Then proceeds to ask me that and tells me we can like just chill in the pool, have dinner and all of that. And I was like, yeah, no thanks, I'm not sleeping with you. Then he unmatches from me like right away. I was like, oh look, I'm not being surprised. So that is like one reason why I just admire God's creation and then just skip. Most of the time, those kind of men will actually be nice to you, and then you will get all up in your head. They'll end up sleeping with you, and then in the end, nothing. There are good ones, yes, for sure. I know that. But those kind of men, most of the time, will not give you commitment. You end up breaking your own heart, give yourself headache, which I don't want for you or me. So take my advice with a grain of salt. But just as I said earlier on, there is always that one man that is also on the other side that is also looking for something serious. There are lots of good men on there, is what I'm trying to say. There are a lot of bad men, a lot of you have to weed through the trash to find that good one. There's also this thing that he may be a good man who also wants something serious, but it doesn't mean he's the right man for you. There are lots of good men on there who are just not for you. Not every good man is right for you. But you should also believe that just as you're looking for something serious and you know you're a genuine, nice person, there's also someone out there who is looking for someone just like you. So do not give up, be patient, have hope. Know that it's possible. I mean, it's just the same as the men in the world in real life. There are bad men, there are good men. You experience a lot of bad men, you experience a good man. I say this from experience on the dating apps and in real life. I've experienced all those men in this video. I have also met good men who were looking for something serious. Good men who were looking for the same thing as we all are. But they were just not right for me. They were not the right fit for me. What they were looking for were not necessarily aligned with what I was looking for. So do not be desperate. Just know what you're looking for. Stand your ground. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you're looking for. And know that there is someone out there who is also looking for the same thing. So always have that at the back of your mind and move forward with that kind of mindset on the dating apps, and you will surely find someone. You can always take a break, you don't always have to be going on and on and on. And when you feel enough is enough, take a break, cool off, come back, because that negative energy might actually push away the right man or the man that was actually good away from you. Anyways, that is it for today's video. In my mind, I feel like this video has been all over the place. I wasn't able to put together my thoughts very well today. I don't know why. Maybe because it's been a while. But I hope I'm making sense, and I hope someone is actually learning from this video and it's not just trash I was saying. Anyways, that's it. So I will see you in the next one. Leave your comments down below, whatever you think of this video, your thoughts on everything that the lady said and your thoughts on what I said. Leave them in the comment section below. I would really like to hear what someone else has to say about this, and know that other people are also on this journey and believe that's something true. Also, don't forget to give the video a like so that it will reach more people. Subscribe if you're interested or you want to know more about these kind of topics. I would also like to switch up the content from time to time. It won't always be focused on dating and dating apps in general. So yeah, if you want to stick around, consider subscribing. So that is it for today's video. I will see you in the next one pretty soon. Bye.